Hello and welcome back to another video where today I'll be ranking the 5 coasters that are currently operating in Cornwall, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. In 5th place is Clown Coaster, and in my opinion this is the worst in Cornwall. The layout is just a simple oval shape that's been cloned a lot, and what you do is you just pass through a drum and then go over a small hill and return back to the station. It laps a few times. I don't dislike it because what could be boring for me might be really exciting for a much younger age group. But it definitely is the most simple ride on this list, so it has to come in last place. Leveling it up into 4th place is Magic Dragon, the newest coaster in Cornwall. Now as it's so new I don't have any footage of it, so I'll show a POV instead of a similar style ride. I'm not totally sure if it's under construction or open yet, though I do know that all of the track has been assembled. Again, the layout is nothing special. You can find similar rides to this all around the world, though I would take it over Clown Coaster due to its superior track length, height and slightly more complex layout. In 3rd place is Morgor, and this is where the rides get a bit more interesting. Morgor is a powered coaster that first operated at Camelot Theme Park, and on its second relocation it ended up at Camel Creek Adventure Park in 2010, where it got refurbed by Garmendale Engineering with a new train themed to a mythical sea serpent. Now for a powered coaster, it's really good. My favourite bit of the ride is this little airtime hill you can find towards the end that can catch you off by surprise, and the station is much nicer than all of the other coasters on this list. Snatching 2nd place away from Morgor though is Airbender. Again, like all the other coasters so far, it's at Camel Creek. Airbender is an interpark cyclone that opened at the park in 2019. The layout is unfortunately cloned to make it less unique, however personally I don't think it's too bad, as long as it has lap bars, which Airbender does. Its most notable elements are the first drop at the beginning and the helix slightly later, the drop being my favourite part. It doesn't have any theming, however it's second as it's considerably more thrilling than any of the previous coasters on this list. So in my opinion, the best roller coaster in Cornwall is the Hornet at Flambards. Now the gap in quality between 2nd and 1st place is just massive. For the first time on this list we have a coaster that hasn't been relocated, it's a permanent ride. Because of that we have way more plants and bushes that have grown around it, making it more pleasant to look at and ride. And the capacity is better, as it runs larger and more trains. The layout has only been cloned once too, so for many people it'll be more refreshing. Once you climb to the top of the chain lift, you drop down a steady but large drop into the first helix that pulls some good forces. Now there are quite a lot of block sections that slow the pacing down, but the parts in between can be quite fun and snappy for a family coaster. And get ready for the breaks at the end, as they can be quite abrupt. The duration and length of the Hornet is in a different class to all of the coasters below it. Now it's no extreme coaster, however I think it's a perfect fit for Flambards and it's great for Cornwall. So those are all of the roller coasters ranked. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.